Hey y'all, it's Kathy. In editing this video, I realized that I did not do a proper introduction, so I want to go ahead and jump in here real quick before we get started. I do have a little bit of a TEMU haul that I'm going to be sharing with you throughout my day or my next couple of days anyway. I'm going to be sharing those items with you and how I have put them to use in my home. I do have a clothing haul coming up pretty soon. I'm really excited about that. I think I did order dresses, if I remember right. I'm not sure. I have not got the order in yet. I'm still waiting on it. But anyways, if you are new here, my name is Kathy, and this is my channel, Kathy Ann 101. If you are returning, I want to thank you so very much. I do like to do fashion hauls and product reviews, and you can also follow along in my lifestyle over 50 vlogs. I would love it if you come and join me and see what kind of shenanigans we could get into. But if you do like this video, I'd appreciate it if you please give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscription button and you do like my content, I'd love for you to hit the subscription button and come hang out with me. So let's get started with this week's vlog. Good morning, y'all. Today is Saturday, and I have a few errands to run. I want to go get some water at the water steel, or whatever you call it, the water hut. And I've got a package I need to deliver, or I need to drop off at UPS. I'm not sure if UPS is open today or not, but it's right there by the water place. So if it is open, then I'm going to go ahead and drop it in. But I have a couple items that I want to test out here in the truck before we get headed that way. I've got my co-pilot here. Iggy. She likes to come along for the ride because at the convenience store, if we stop, she gets a treaty there. So she always likes to come along for the ride. But let's see. I want to test these products out and see how they work. Okay, this is the first one that I've got. It also comes with like some numbers. I saw Cheryl on Cheryl for Peace. She hauled something like this, and we wondered what the numbers were for. And the only thing I could think is for your phone number, to put your phone number along there, which I don't know why you would need to do that. Hopefully you know your own phone number. But I thought that these are like little swans. Isn't that cute? But I thought I was getting one like Cheryl had, and it came with this silicone mat type thing or tray. That's not what I got. I just got this piece right here, and it has a section that you can take off and stick it onto your car. I really don't want to do that. The temperatures here are extreme. It's one or the other. It's hot or it's cold, okay? Or windy. Or all three in one day. I do want to go back on TEMU and get the little silicone tray, because I'd rather have it sitting on this and then this stuck to the silicone tray. But your phone, it just sits down inside there. And it does fit. I'd show you, but I'm recording on my phone, so. It's really cute. Little swans. Okay, and then the other thing, this is the other thing that I got. I saw my cousin had something like this, and I wasn't even sure exactly what it was, but I saw her using hers, and I thought, I'm going to see what that is. I'm going to investigate it and go see if I can find one. So what this is a magnet right here. I need to take it off. Okay. This is the magnet piece that you put on your phone. This here has a magnet in it that's going to catch the magnet from your phone. And then you can put it on your dashboard or your other thing right there with that hook. So let's see if this works out. Let me get the magnet on my phone. Okay, I've got you on there. It's working. It's working. Let's see if it stays, if you stay right there. I mean, I could put you on this side too. I did have to put the magnet on the back of my phone case, is what I attached the magnet to. And man, was a doozy getting the paper backing off of it. I didn't think it was going to come off. I was having a bit of a trouble. But you know, I went on the hunt for that case that stands up in your cup holder. That was a disaster. Okay, Mamas, you ready? Oh, let's put your seatbelt on. All right, let's rock and roll here. I was out the other night taking Iggy for a walk, and I'm not afraid of people. If it's darker or something and I've got Iggy with me, I am not afraid, because Iggy will eat them up. I had already taken Iggy on her walk, and I decided I was going to go to the store and get a drink. And when I got back, there was this young man come up to me, and he showed me his phone, and it said something like there was no service. He was not in a service area or something to that effect. And all these kids are out here playing in the sprinklers. Oh, how fun. And where was I? I got sidetracked. Oh, my ADHD kicked in there, didn't it? Anyways, he was showing me that he had no service and that he was needing a ride just to his brother's house right down the street. And I said, oh, I don't have the gas. And he said, oh, I will get gas. And I was like, he's like, and I guess maybe he was showing me that he couldn't call his brother because he didn't have service. I don't know, but it was just pretty sketchy to me. And I said, I'm going to have to go ask my son and talk to my son first, okay? And he said, oh, okay. And then he acted like he was going to walk up with me. And I said, oh, no, I will be back. I'm going to go speak with my son. I didn't go back. But I just thought, man, you don't ask a lady for a ride, especially if it's dark time or any time. You do not ask a lady. And if you are, then you are up to no good. That was my little story on that. Can you imagine? I was just so appalled that. And my whole thing is, if I had Iggy with me, she would have eaten him alive. I should have just took Iggy with me to go get something to drink. And she could have got a treaty too, because we're going to go here in a minute, and she's going to get her a treaty. And she's so funny because she thinks she had just won the lottery. I need some coffee, Iggy. So there you are. I'm back to holding my phone. It didn't stick. So I think when I get home, I'm going to, is that E6000, the magnet on the back of my phone case, because you fell down before we even got to the first stop. Iggy's fixing to bark. We're at the dog park. Oh, that's a big boy. It's a Rottweiler. Oh, he's beautiful. Are you flirting? Are you flirting, Iggy? Anyways, we got our water, but I decided to get the UPS because there wasn't a place there where I didn't feel comfortable leaving Iggy there by herself in the car, and it's kind of already getting warm. I just didn't feel comfortable. At the water place, I'm right there next to the vehicle. She can see me. The windows are down. But if I go in a UPS store, I'm gonna have to crack the windows, and even then, I've never done it. I don't feel comfortable. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm just gonna wait till later to go take my package back to UPS. But right now, I think Iggy and I are gonna go walk just this sidewalk right here, because too far. I don't want my legs to start hurting and my feet to start hurting, and so I think I don't see any other dogs out right this minute. So I think we're just gonna go just this sidewalk right here. So I'll see y'all back at the house. I've been back for several hours later. I took a nap. So now my hair's messed up. My eyelashes are probably sticking. My bun's probably crooked. But it was a good power nap. These are the little stickers. A couple of them came off on the corners here. But these are the little stickers that came with that other phone holder. All I can think of is you would put your phone number on the phone holder. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I'm not going to use them. I don't know. I did E6000, the magnet to the back of my phone case, which I do record off my phone, so I can't really show it to you. But it did E6000 that on the back of my phone case. So we'll see next time I'm in the truck how that works out. Right now, Brandon, he put because it also came with 2 magnets. So he put the other magnet on the back of his phone case, and we'll see how it works. He's not here. We'll have to get a report from him when he gets home. But in the meantime, let me show you something else that I got from TEMU. Okay, I don't remember if I showed y'all this picture or not, but I became clearly obsessed with this picture. And I think it's just so pretty. Look at it. Is it not gorgeous? Gorgeous. Okay, it came as just the canvas. It didn't come on background or cardboard or anything like that. It was just the canvas. So I also ordered a picture frame, and this is the picture frame. Now I've already put the picture frame together. I ordered the picture frame separate so that way I could put the canvas on the picture frame. I really wasn't sure what I was getting, but what I ultimately ended up getting was I needed a smaller frame because the canvas you're actually supposed to pull over, because this part is sticky. You pull over this part to make it fit, okay? And I was like, oh, and I had waited because I was in Georgia for a little bit when these came in, and I got impatient, pretty much. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to cut it down to size to fit just on the inside, because that's really what I wanted it to do anyway. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, I E6000 these little boards and stuck it down. Well, then it still didn't look right. And I became clearly obsessed with getting this picture on my wall. So I had the 2, I think these are 8x10s, art boards from Dollar General. That's what they are. I had 2 of them. So I took the 2 and I taped them together. I didn't need 6,000 them, but I did tape them together. And I thought, okay, I took my picture and I cut it down to size to fit the 2 boards together. And then I thought it still didn't look right. I was clearly becoming obsessed with the whole thing. Because then I also have something in my eyeball. Did I get it? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, back to this. I had also ordered these leather strips. On my truck, I've got a little piece, a section of my seat where it's broken open, and they had these leather strips. And it came in this little roll just like this. Of course, the roll was bigger. Yeah, it wasn't very much. I think it was like 3 something, I'm not sure. But it came with this leather, I don't know if you can see it. See it? And so I thought, okay, well, we need to straighten up the border of my picture. So I took these strips, and I actually measured them out just like that, and then I cut it in half, and then I lined my picture with these strips. And then this board actually came with these two little things, and they were two little screws. I screwed them on the back of my board, and so I was able to hang my picture on the wall. Oh my goodness, the obsession. I couldn't wait anymore. I was like, I'm gonna put my picture on the wall because I've had this picture for a while, and then the frame came in the mail while I was gone, and anyway, my picture. It looks okay right there. I probably am going to order another one and another frame for it because my obsession went insane. But let me tell you, I wasn't done with the picture frame, because also with the order with this picture frame, I ordered another print. And this one is so pretty. I think these are 4-leaf clovers, 3-leaf clovers. Some of them have 4 leaves, some of them have 3. Who knows? But I ordered another print. Isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So simple, but so beautiful. So I also ordered a picture frame for it. But I'm willing to bet that this picture frame is not going to fit. I'm willing to bet it's not. Let's put it together and see. Putting it together is really simple. It is so simple. Let me bring you over here so you can watch. Okay. Is my kitchen clean? It's never perfectly clean. Would I like for it to be perfectly clean? Oh, God, would I ever. But it's never perfectly clean. I can't get this apart. Let's just cut it. There. Of course, there were no instructions with this here thingamajigger. No instructions whatsoever. Okay, you got your two sides just like this. These are the longer sides, and these are the shorter sides. You want the sticky part to be on the outside, and your two angles to meet just like that. Okay? And then they've got these two-legged prongs, like that, just like that. See me working this magic here that I'm saying it's relatively simple. I had to figure it out because, like I said, there were no instructions. So you want them to line up together just like that. Take this one. I'm going to take this one and just put it on the other side. The other one I'm going to put on the end. And then you can take the sticky off right here. Kind of helps hold them together when you take the sticky part off. And then the two-legged prong thingamajigger, there's two little spots, little indentions on the edges here. You take it and you just shove it down in there the best you can. And I gotta change my glasses. I can't see shit. Now that's better. Okay. You just shove it in there somehow or another. Okay. Oh. Okay, we've got one corner done. We'll move on to the next corner. I got it. Okay. There's our outside. And then you take these little thingies, little pieces of, I don't know if that's wood, but you take it and you're gonna shove them up in the corners, like so. Shove them up there, get them in there good and tight, all four corners. I mean, these are good picture frames. They're very good for the poster boards. It's just not what I thought it was, because my idea was, oh, this is bare wood. I can paint it or stain it any color that I want. How awesome is that? That was my thinking. But that's not how it works. Because then you take your canvas or whatever it is you have, and as you can clearly see, my canvas is not going to go around this part where you want to stick it to the underside, but that's the ideal with these picture frames. So it's not really a fail. It's just too big for my pictures, and I don't want to go through what I went through with the other one, because that other one ended up being a complete obsession. So I'm going to wrap this one back up and be on the lookout for maybe a different type of frame, or I might just go ahead and go with the smaller. TEMU has some beautiful prints. This is what I mean, is you take the rest of this off, and then this part is sticky, and you wrap your canvas around the frame. And then it comes with your little picture hangers that you can attach to the frame too. And then this little box that has some screws in it. Maybe y'all will know. I don't know what these are for. But this has your little screws in it to screw your tabs on to hang your picture with. And then there was like these. Hang on. Can you see? It's got three little prongs on it. I don't know what these are for, but it comes in this cute little case. Look at how cute this little case is. Like, there are so many things you could use this case for. I mean, little pill thingy. Put your jewelry in it when you're traveling. Oh, that's a good idea. Your earrings, if they're little enough, that's a good. I'm gonna save it for something. For what, I don't know, but multifunctional. My battery is gonna die. Shit. I will. Let me go charge my phone and I'll be back. Good morning, y'all. It's the next day. I've already been outside and took the dog for a little walk. My hair is a mess, and I'm not going to worry about it right now. But I had a few other things that I wanted to share with you that I got from TEMU. And this particular thing, I'm really not sure why I got it, other than probably because it's green. And that is one of my favorite colors. And so I'm really not even sure what I'm going to do with it. But it is a 3-piece. What is this? Oh, okay. Has a little board. It's bamboo, it looks like, anyway. And then it has these little containers. Now, I did think this was glass. I should have read the description. But it's really pretty. I love the design. I love the wood feature on it. It has 2 of them. And then it also has these tags that you can mark in what's in the bottle. I'm thinking that I'm going to put these in Brandon's bathroom. Everything that I have in Brandon's bathroom, just about, I did purchase those from TEMU a long time ago. And I think, especially the color green, because his theme in his bathroom is more like a woodsy type theme. And so I think this green would look really good with his bathroom. But it comes with, there's 2 of them, 2 tags that you can tie on and mark what it is. Now, I don't think, let me see. I wouldn't use marker on this wood. It is really thin. I mean, it's not thin wood, but I've noticed when I use a marker on these tags, it runs. And so I wouldn't mark with a marker on these tags. But I think it's really pretty. See how pretty that is? Now, I know one of them I'm going to put hand soap. That's for sure. The other one, I really don't know. So I was kind of thinking maybe mouthwash and then put him like a little cups or some little, I don't want to get paper cups. I really don't. Put some little paper cups in there. And then that would do good for him. I'm going to have to get me some more soap. I did pick this soap up at the 5-quarter store. It does smell really good. It's some vanilla. I mean, it's not Bath and Body at all. It's not that. But it's good to wash your hands with. Let's see. I think we need to open this. But I do think mouthwash in the other one. What do y'all think? Do you think mouthwash, or I don't know if you got lotion, if it would be, thin enough that it would come up through the little spigot or whatever you call that thing. So I don't know. What do y'all think? You think mouthwash would be a good idea? I'm not sure. Okay, I did mark it with this airline drawing system. I marked it with this marker right here, and it didn't seem to run too bad. So I'm going to put this one on and we'll see. So I want to put it there. Okay, I think that way does not look good. Tying it there. I think I'm going to leave it tied on this one. Yeah. Okay, here is the baskets that I've been picking up from TEMU. This is in the size large. It does come in size small, medium, and large, and I always go for the large one. I think these baskets are really nice. They seem to be really well made. Baskets at at Target or Walmart or even on Amazon are considerably high. On TEMU, these aren't that much. They do range for the large one around $20. Sometimes it might be just a little bit more. And what I do, I've only been getting one basket a month, and so far I've gotten 3 of them. I want 4 of them. I've got my 4th one. It's on its way now. But I will use what I have in my credits to go against the baskets, to purchase the baskets. And what I mean by my credits is I always check to see if I have any price adjustments available. And if I have price adjustments available, I click the button and it's credited back to my account. So I always use what I have in my credit to help me pick up the baskets. And this is what I'm using the baskets for. I'm using the baskets to put my shoes in. And then on my dresser, I have 2 drawers that are broken, and these fit perfectly inside that space right there. So as you can see, I have 3 baskets. I still need the 4th basket, which is coming in the mail. I am going to redo this dresser, including the inside of it. I'm not sure, because I've already redid this dresser once, and I let a friend use it, and that friend didn't take very good care of it. So I am going to redo it again, but that's what I wanted the baskets for, and I think it's going to look really nice. I did get this idea from Cheryl on Cheryl for Peace. She's always hauling lots of nice items. Look at that. My pajamas are sticking out. There we go. There we go. That's better. But Cheryl's always finding great deals on TEMU. I'll have her channel linked down in the description. But I think once I get the other basket and I get it redone, it's going to look really nice. This is the basket that I initially first got that I didn't like because, see, it's kind of unraveling right there. And believe it or not, I put the dog's toys in it, and they haven't tore the basket up. But, yeah, we like to drag them all out. Then I put them in there, and they drag them out again. When I messaged TEMU, they just refunded me the money and told me to keep the basket. And I thought, well, what am I going to do with it? So that's what I used the basket for. Okay, so I purchased this quilt from TEMU. It is a 3-piece set, so it came with 2 pillow shams. This is for a king-size bed, but I don't have king-size pillows. I just fold the end over and then place it back on the bed like that. I read in the reviews people saying that the quilt had little holes in it, and it was not really quilted with thread. The thing is, it is embossed, and it does say this in the description of the product. Either way, I like it, and these are not actual holes. They're just little indentions where they did the design on the product. It is a thinner quilt, and it is perfect for spring and summer. They have multiple colors and sizes available. The king size fits my king size bed with a little extra. I also picked up the bed skirt from TEMU. There are other sizes and colors of the bed skirt too. My thing is, I want a different color to match the picture I have above my bed. I'm thinking blue, purple, or forest green. I'm not sure. What are y'all's thoughts? What color do you think I should go with? I want to say maybe even orange. I don't know. What do y'all think? I think any of those colors would be good, but I'm leaning more towards forest green. Okay, guys, I have moved the quilt and the pillow shams onto Brandon's bed. So I do think it looks really good. Now, he does have one big pillow and one little pillow. I just kind of stacked them up there. But I think it does look better against the brown of the headboard of his bed. I like that. He has some of the lighted vines on his wall too. We're kind of obsessed with them. But I think that looks good. I like it. And then in his bathroom, I put his little canisters right here. I still haven't filled this one up yet, but I put the canisters right there, and I think they look good. I like it. Yeah. This sign here that I have above his throne, I got that from TEMU. This little basket, I got it from TEMU. And then his shower curtain, I got it from TEMU too. So I think the green looks really good in his bathroom with the green canisters. I think they match really good. Hey y'all. Today's another day. I'm sitting here having some popcorn, scrolling the internet, and watching some Cindy from More Than 2 Cents. I just keep popping in. I'm not even sure what day I am on. Well, I do know today is Monday. So, it's been a busy day. Let me put my hand here. Look at my neck. Oh my God, that's awful. So I have a serious question. Okay, I was just going through like Amazon, Walmart, TEMU to see where I wanted to do my next fashion haul from. And tell me why. Let me show you. I'm going to turn you around so you can see. Tell me why we are bringing back these shoes, these jelly shoes. I don't understand. I just don't understand. And look, okay, that's the price of them right there. But there's some that are even more. This is on Amazon, I think. There are some, like, look at the price of these here. $32.50. That's insane. And then these are $32.90, I think that says. $32.90. Project Cloud, I guess that's a brand name. I don't know. But then we also have on Walmart, and I had heard my friend Sandy talking about that she had saw some jellies. But when you go over here to Walmart, I just had to look. Let me see if I can find them again. I mean, here's some blue ones for $15.99, or you can get some white ones. Okay, I turned the light off there. Okay, these right here. This is a brand name, Dulce Vita. $31.50 for some jelly shoes so your feet can sweat. And they're ugly as all get out. They also have them on Amazon, and then I saw them when I did a Google search. I saw the same one for Dulce Vita. Here we go. Dulce Vita, $65. Really? There are a lot more things that I would love to see come back from the 80s. Like, say, for instance, maybe the little jelly bracelets. Remember, we all gave them away to our friends. We exchanged them. Those would be lovely. Or like the twister beads. And those were really lovely too. I mean, I wouldn't even mind seeing skirt pants come back. But jelly shoes? Absolutely not. I don't even know why I wore them. Well, I probably did wear, I probably wore them because that's all we could really afford, honestly. But I don't want to see them come back. I certainly don't want to spend $65 for some plastic shoes. Anyways, I just wanted to chime in here and see what y'all's thoughts were on the jelly shoes because I don't like them. And I really don't want to see them make a comeback. And I don't know why they are trying to bring them back. And yeah, I'm sitting here. I know I've just gotten out of the shower and I do have my Christmas pajamas on because the weather here in the Panhandle is bipolar and today was cold. So I brought out the Christmas pajamas. That's all I've got for you today. I want to thank you for joining me. And don't forget, if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit the subscription button, I'd love for you to join me and see what kind of shenanigans we can get in. And I'll see you in the next one.